Could the witness be brought in, please? Yeah, Imam, welcome back.
Ako ya Imam, ibismillah nan koteke.
Just to remind you that you are still under oath.
Porque hatlo bulandiko hanimbi ibe kali wole kono.
To speak the whole truth and nothing but the truth. I am happy to learn that you are fatty, so you are also foul. So we would have a great conversation between the two fowls. Before the break, we were talking about the authority of the Supreme Islamic Council.
Supreme Islamic Council ila sembo momentum wala kachakanu.
And you told us about a particular hadith in the Quran.
Andu hanfo inata hadith dofo membe al-Quran wako.
No, hadith.
Hadith ha.
You told us about a particular hadith.
Yes,
a hadith would not be in the Quran. That is what he is trying to suggest. So you told us about a particular hadith in which the Prophet said that if you see something that is offensive to Islam, you try to deal with it with your own hand. That is, you try to change it. Or, if you cannot, you speak about it. If you can't talk about it, you hate it in your heart. Those are the three steps you talked about. Correct?
Yes, in fasabo menkacha kojo nyimaya la kumakamoto wale mnyintiko. Niye kuje memu dino tanoti. Isa kata ya kele ibulo la purka bondi. Ning ibulo mano woto isa fo puru ya fo ka kele idala. Nimo no woto ya kong konyi mu konfengoleti me ya lonko ite malla farakatu dino tanolem.
And my proposition to you is that in a country like the Gambia, the first option is only available to the state or the state-like bodies, like statutory institutions.
Do
you agree with that?
The government's authority belongs to it.
My proposition is that the first option, which is the use of force to change a particular situation, is authority that is bestowed only to the state and state institutions. Do you agree with that?
Simfa follow wala mnyindiko. Yenta ko menkele la ibulola purka bondi wairi obekela semboleti woto sembo be mansa kunda le bulu wala mansa kunda e bundalu menu londi aya sembo dila pour wolsio ku façon tamande ako fo isonta wala.
Spiritual council ko wala tike niyam sembo men diala ko do mal tamande. Well, the Supreme Islamic Council only operated on the authority that it was given and not that which it was not given. There were some powers that belonged to the government and that were never used.
The Supreme Islamic Council was using the power to censor preachers.
The Supreme Islamic Council be ni sembo tamandikang pur kawandi lalu be kawando menke kang pur kelaw kawandi kangulu ke tame.
And to ban people.
Aning kamolu dolu fanan tong.
And that was unlawful.
Andu ufoni uni lua manta.
Luaje?
Say the Supreme Islamic Council
the Supreme Islamic Council
was banning preachers. It did not like.
Ye kawandilalu dolu tong meni alonko imalafi wala kawandola.
That was not based on any law of the country.
O mandara lari lua wo lua kambanko kanjang.
Mansama da dun dino to wanyama purka jibe jumala ka tonya ko jumala ka tonya ko yo sembo di Supreme Islamic Council lela. The government did not interfere in the religious affairs to ascertain who was speaking the truth or otherwise. That power was bestowed on the Supreme Islamic Council. So
who gave that power to the Supreme Islamic Council?
Sayanga ko jumale yo sembo di Supreme Islamic Council la.
President. The president.
On which law?
Lua jumakang.
He will be the one to answer that question.
Well, you are the one who implemented it. You should know what is the authority on the basis of which you were given that power.
Woto wairi itele yo sembo tamandi. Woto itenyanta ludula soto nale dame yalonko. Bunda me yo sembo dila purka o kango tamandi. Woto itenyanta olon nale.
No.
So you just accepted what presidents told you and you did it.
Amunta ite sontale president o memfo e dron e oleta andu yewleta mandi.
Wakake membe luwali bekam. Wala ya maraka ke wala koto. Wala Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala ya ayyuhalladhina amanu atii'u Allah wa atii'u ar-rasul wa ulil amri minkum. Fa in tanaza'tum fi shay'in farudduhu ila Allah wa rasul. إن كنتم تؤمنون بالله واليوم الآخر ذلك خير وأحسن تأويلا.
Tell us in Mandinka or Wolof.
Okay, ala ko atelu molu min limanat akadiya mu limana molle ni mo limana ile problème be bulu bar momo ko tam misil molle ala kadiya molle. God is talking about those who call themselves Muslims, who are faithful Muslims. Ala batu worship God. Follow the footsteps of the Prophet. Worship the same way as he worships Allah. Those that are in charge of you, those who are your scholars, your rulers, listen to their advice. If you have a disagreement with them, take it to God or the Holy Quran and the Prophet. That is his way. That is what we learned, and we believe it. When instructions come, and it is not in opposition to God's way, and that is in the interest of Islam, and it is in the interest of the country to go ahead and stop trouble brewing. The Supreme Islamic Council operates on those lines.
But do you realize that that is not the law of this country?
Yalon lua ni lefta e respect inyanta jubela mimba landila ani molla bawe kalandi molla adolu ile belief ay fintiji but abe kole alale ala konye nyinke ite konye kanaki. When you set up laws, you must look at the people concerned, what their culture is, what their tradition is. It becomes difficult for us to disobey, especially where God says, do something in a particular way. God said that we should pray, and you insist that we must not pray. God says, let's give advice, and you say, the law says, let's not do that. So we are speaking two things.
Imam, I think here you're missing my question again.
Imam, kotake ngamira na nyininkaro mantaraje imanje faambake.
You have cited something in the Quran which gives you a hierarchy of whose orders to obey.
Munta yafem fonye membota al-Quran okono ko inyanta sonna jumale la kangolula.
Hierarchy.
Wala mkusanton ko membe kolbe santo ko membota woto.
And you ended up by saying that we should obey the orders of our leaders.
Bari ilabanta nyimfola ko nyanta sonna na nyaton ko lula kangolula le.
That is contained in the Quran. That is the belief of all of us as Muslims. But that is not the law of this country. Do you accept that?
Ala tamandi o nyama telia aje nyami bari ala yimin fo wala minti ning anin nyi walita manya national.
There are many facets of the country's law, and if you see it in that light, so be it. But God says we should do things in a particular way.
What I am trying to drive at is we have in the law books what we call the laws of the Gambia.
Akabe lafiring abe atakanda men kan wolem na bukolu soto men mo Gambia banko la loi bukolu ti ko loi lu men be okono abe wollema.
And those books give the head of state certain authority.
Andu wo loi bukolu ye sembo dolu cikale ya di banku nyaton kola.
And none of those powers say that the president can get up and advise the Supreme Islamic Council to ban somebody and they ban him.
Andung wolualu kilintije meye nyitande ko president si wulno le kalo ka fo alikari tong ye muru ye omari tong.
So what the Supreme Islamic Council did in accepting the instructions of the president was unlawful.
Ako woto Supreme Islamic Council ye menke pour ka song buanku nyaton ko lawo kangolula woto ning woni loi mantanyola.
Bi
today, that is.
This
question can only be answered by Jame if he sits here himself. And based on what? Instructions came to us, and we executed those instructions.
What I am driving at is you had no authority whatsoever under the laws of this country to ban anybody.
Kabe memfoka wala mnital haketu Gambia banko la lualu koto atelu man sembe soto ka motong abe jewo dinkiralema
jumale sembo soto Gambia la lua koto ka dino islamo ka attack.
Who has authority under the laws of the Gambia to attack Islam?
Yeah, Imam, you are here to answer questions.
Yeah, Imam ibijanne pour que ñinin karo lu jabi.
Answer questions.
And
we would come to that issue also. But for now, answer my questions. You see, Imam, you are under oath. You are expected to speak the whole truth and nothing but the truth. Do you accept that when you implemented Yaya Jammeh's order to ban people, that was unlawful?
Akaka memfo wala mnyinti. Fwebe sonna nyina. Birali Yaya Jammeh la kangota kawo londe purka molu tong. Woni silo mantanyola.
Anyone that we banned, we did that lawfully. A few individuals. And we banned them.
On the basis of which law?
The
one that we swore to. I swore by this when I sat here.
So in essence, you're telling us that you banned those people on the basis of Sharia and not on the basis of the domestic law.
Alio Mario Lutong Sariang le Kangokang, Bari Amanke ko Bankola Luale Asabu.
Atale Sharia, Sharia.
He spoke about the Sharia. I did not talk about Sharia.
Well, if you talk about the Quran, that the authority derives from the Quran, how do we interpret that? Explain that to us, please.
Ako jansene andinyi niko nyin kamo bota Al-Qur'ano le kono. Sai wo koto mumuneti ka fo nyin ku kari bota Al-Qur'ano le kono. Woto wo fonyen wo mumuneti.
You know, we're going over.
We will sit here again.
No.
So ila kumokoto mulita besayin kanna.
Abesayin kanna le yawm al-qiyamah.
This sitting will be repeated in the hereafter. So whatever we said here, we will be returned back to it. There are many angels here. There are 2 angels behind me here. Whatever I am saying here, I believe that they will ask me about it. Anyone here?
Imam, let's go to the question.
Okay,
answer the question, yes.
There was a leader over me. My religion instructs me to execute his directives.
So, Imam, did it matter to you that the instructions you were given were lawful or unlawful? Did it matter to you?
Yo ya marolu menu dila wonya ini loi tatale fo ini loi manta fo dum ite yo ta nyadil.
I told you to ask Yaya Jammeh about that.
But no, Imam, we would not ask Yaya Jammeh. We would ask you. You are the Imam sitting here, and you and the Supreme Islamic Council implemented an order from Yaya Jammeh, knowing fully well that that order was unlawful.
Ako Imam itele be sirin jang. Nte Yaya Jammeh nyinin kala wala ukatu itele mu alimamoti iteni Supreme Islamic Council aliye kangol le tamandi me ya lonko Yaya Jammeh le yo kangolu diala Allah andu aliya lonko ni loi manta.
No, we were not aware that that was unlawful.
I didn't get that.
No, we were not aware that that was unlawful.
But did you care to find out where that authority came from?
Fodum alnata nying miro soto ne purka kisi ka nyinin wo kango bota damen.
Abota president ya.
It came from the president.
I did not say wo kango bota damen. Where did the authority come from?
Asembo bota min tole.
Bring quote on Malafunga Diam Supreme Islamic Council because President Binalale. Maybe I tell you code or Jabino.
But you know from the onset I told you that I did not want to speak much about the issues of the Islamic Supreme Islamic Council because the president will appear himself.
But you are a member?
Baritemu kafu dingoleti je.
Supreme Islamic Council.
I was a little short within the Supreme Islamic Council.
More turning killing.
There were 11 individuals, and those were the people who were elected.
Do you recall giving a statement?
For hakilo bulatale bang ye kumodi menketa kumasaferi muti.
Do you recall giving a statement?
Ako for hakilo bulatale wala ko ye kango dile statement wala kumasaferi muti yemenu di ya safari.
Do you recall giving us a statement?
For hakilo bulata wala bang ko nene statement o dilale ko le kumakan safari ngulu menu itele yata.
Could you answer, please?
Which statement?
To the investigators.
Some statements are not contained in that document.
Yes, we can.
I gave some statements there
that are not included in the statement.
I said I gave some statements there, yes.
Okay, yes. Could you kindly look at this document to confirm whether it is the statement you had given? Could you confirm whether the signature on the signature page is yours?
Demembe sign ring for ela signature lebije ela sign o lebije.
Sign.
Yes, I signed it today.
Because he konyela ko ibitala le ning committee dole besila.
Because they told me that I was going to sit with a particular committee.
Bele statement o beri lele ya juve lafta min kala je ya min tula je atu je lafta min bond la ya bondi.
That my entire statement will be read to me and that I could omit those things I wish to omit and leave those that I wish to have in the document. But to know that the television was going to be present, I got to know that while I was here. So I did not have the time to go over it. So I just signed it.
Okay, but this is the statement that you signed. Mr. Chair, we asked to put it in evidence. It should be Exhibit 119.
Request granted, Council.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chair. Yeah, Imam, you just told us a minute ago that it was Yaya Jammeh who instructed you to ban people.
Yaya Jammeh nyimfoye aliye puru aliye kawandilalu dolu tong.
Correct?
Akofo mutonyali.
Toman na Supreme Islamic Council na tramba correct la. Toman na kafoko al-Karban.
If I am to rectify you, no individual names were sent to the Supreme Islamic Council to say that they should be banned. What was said to the council is to observe the sermons and also the preachers.
Radio and television.
On both the radios and the television. Anyone that wanted a permit should go to the Supreme Islamic Council to get one.
Committee
there was a committee. I was heading that committee. You will come with your certificates.
Yes,
you will sit down.
Interview.
We will interview you. If we ascertain that you are qualified to become a preacher, we will issue you with a permit. We wrote to all the radio stations.
So
to notify them that they must not allow anyone to carry out preachings until they are given a certificate. Just to make sure that there is unity in the country. But there was no individual name that was sent to the council for us to ban the person.
Clearly, regulation of standards is important in every society. But would you agree that regulation of standards should be done in accordance with law?
Bari wo puruka wo kolu tilindi aketa nyawnyandi nyama nin tilindi robe kala anin luwa la sarto le nyandata la nyola.
D'accord tawala.
Kafo kafnata mandiri nyalem. What
you want me to agree to is not possible. But every organization, there is a way of running it. So we were under the government. When government instructions come,
Aning Al-Qur'an manyo wali.
And it is not in opposition to the Holy Quran.
Aning hadith manyo wali.
And it's not in opposition with the ways of the Prophet.
So na duty lumpurunga aje ko waitama.
It is our duty to ensure that such orders are implemented.
And you would do so regardless of whether it is lawful or unlawful, according to the laws of the land.
Aboto alka taman le drong wa anim bankola lua tata nyola bang aman anil lua manta nyola bang bari atelbo kamo taman dilale haning alima anil lua jibe.
So yani ni kumodal kabe for president nasi wajabino.
This question, like I told you, it's only the president that can answer it. But when the instructions are given, but the way we saw things is that what we did was lawful.
Well, I tell you quite clearly that what you did was unlawful. It was not based on any national law.
What I tell you, Tamandi Wonya, Anu Lua Manta Nyola, Kato Amantara Semberim Bankola Lua Wo Luala.
The person who gave you the authority to do it did not have the power, and you also, as Supreme Islamic Council, you did not have the power.
Meyo Kamudiala, Ama Sembo Soto Puruka o Kamudiala, and Unatelumenu Fanal Nata Tamandi, Alima Kamusoto, Alima Sembo Soto Puruka Tamandi.
This statement would be good for Yajama himself to hear it. But if he had heard it 10 years or 20 years earlier, it would have been better than him hearing it today. Because all of us were here, none of us went anywhere.
No, you're mistaken. Not all of us were here, but all the same. But what you said is right. We should have spoken out against it. And we failed in speaking out against it. And we are really sorry. Because of our failure, we had a dictatorship. But worse still, you implemented it. You also failed in your responsibility to ensure that you acted according to law. So the failure is on both sides. Our side for keeping silent about it, and your side for blindly following. I have admitted our own failure for keeping silent. Do you admit your failure for blindly implementing?
Gambian society in general,
Gambian society in general, I agree that all of us were silent.
We are not talking about the silence. We're talking about your actions.
Supreme Islamic Council.
The Supreme Islamic Council, the way they were supposed to operate, that was how they operated.
Yeah, Imam.
No.
Yeah, Imam.
You will never accept that your conduct was unlawful.
No.
Simply because you were part of the system and you felt that following the system was what you were supposed to do.
Supreme Islamic Council, but coming for possible no moli mol bula mindiate ka fanyi Islam ko mindiate ka tamandije. What a possible no ye fan tola fen kotela ba mente Islamot. At a possible.
No, what do you want, even if I was not a member of the Supreme Islamic Council, but what you want me to admit to is impossible. People cannot just be allowed to say anything or do anything in the name of Islam when what they are doing is not Islam. They must name themselves something else other than Islam.
We are not talking about that. What we are talking about is the power to ban people Yaya Jammeh gave it to you, and Yaya Jammeh did not have the power.
Be men fo kanjang wolen kamolu tong Yaya Jammeh le ya fali andu Yaya Jammeh fangoma asembo soto pour kamolu tong.
Omo sifalo min kana pour ni dia ka islamo tinya ni mo sifalo ni supreme same council mo bana wala bain kawon la jalbe gambia ja do sani ko ni ko wonte siloti wonte silati min nyanta kala amira korosiro nyanta kala le mol bula min diate yafo min diate political man so mol bula la min diate yafo islamo le mo fewte mi yalan ko min diata mol yafo.
Those who tarnish the name of Islam willfully must not be allowed to do such a thing. Even in politics, people are not allowed to do what they want. It is Islam that such leeway is suggested that people should be just allowed to say or do anything they want to do in the name of Islam.
Yeah, Imam, I agree with you.
Yeah, Imam,
I am a Muslim. I would not encourage or accept anybody attacking Islam.
Ndemo muslimolde nduntata sonna wala nyinte diala nye pour momon dia wuli doron ka islamo kajafi.
But that is not what we are talking about.
Bari mantara wo fo kanjang.
What we are talking about,
Mbe mem fo kanjang nyintembe.
you said Yaya Jammeh gave you the power to ban people.
Yenyum foko Yaya Jammeh le sembo diala prali molu tong.
I am telling you, Yaya Jammeh did not have that power.
Ndebe mem fo kan wala mu Yaya Jammeh ma wo sembo soto.
You, Supreme Islamic Council, you did not have that power.
Atelu membe Supreme Islamic Council alima sembo soto.
Do you accept that?
Ako wala mu fa istonta woto lele bang.
But lanyina saying kana muru na cycle.
We will continue going over this thing, going in cycles, going backwards and forth.
Yeah, Imam, it does not matter how many times we go over it. The important thing is for the commission to have enough evidence to be able to make its decisions. So how many times we go over it is not the issue here. If the chairman does not overrule me, I can ask the question as many times I need to ask it.
Ya Imam, amang hanim minin tajang sinya jelu. Mbe dame nyinin kan wolem pour ka tonya londi. Mbe men kisi kan. Hab jawo fom se minin no le sinya jelu. Nin chairman man kuntu nyato pour ngatambi. Nsi nyinin karo ke no le nyonyandi nyama nangam wo nangam.
So answer the question.
Woto nyinin karo nyin jabi.
Nga jabile.
You did not have the authority to ban people.
Alumanyin sembo soto pour ka molutong.
Ya je wala nyama.
That is the way you see it.
There is no law in the law books of the Gambia which gave you the authority to ban people.
Loi te Gambia la loi bukolu kono. Me sembo dialila pour aller molutong.
Ba loi te Gambia la loi bukol kono minko moyena ka islamo kono mindiate yafoje.
But there is also no law within the laws of the Gambia or the law books of the Gambia that says that anyone can just say anything about Islam.
Well, that is a completely different question. Okay, so I take it that you have no answer to my question.
No, I have answered. We have done nothing wrong.
You followed the instructions of Yaya Jammeh blindly.
Blindly. The light is the Quran.
It's not blindly. The Quran is the light.
All right. But you would understand that our system of government in the Gambia is not on the basis of the Quran. Do you accept that?
Nte lamara robita ka nyamin amantara larin alqur'ano la tarang silo lukang foebe sonna wala lebang
ku jamala nyanta falina wolo almanya na mol karandi la alqur'ano la.
Many things ought to be changed. You should not be teaching people about the Quran.
This is not an Islamic state.
No, not teaching Quran.
No. Sorry. I probably misinterpreted that. Could you say that again?
This is not an Islamic state.
Gambia manke l'Islam bankoti me ya lonko abetamakan l'Islam la sartol lela.
It's not based on Sharia law.
Amanke ko mbe loring sariyango la luwal kan.
So it cannot be governed on the basis of the Quran. You understand that?
Wala na mota fono lako al-Qur'ano la sarto nte tamano la wala katu wa manken na luwaluti.
And that is in spite of our belief as Muslims and our faith and our respect for the Quran.
nyawnyanding woni nyim fatata ka fontel mu muslimo leti lata muslime yale la lata alquran wala sontama to nya o bekeri nyawnyanding bari amunta fatam fanso be lual la karola
in kitabo the majority of the Gambians Gambia means siata bet
This book, the majority of Gambians,
nyin Quran wala muy la baluot
this Quran is their life.
ika futu nyinela
They get married through it.
ikela su kono ko be tamandi nyinela
They do their household things through it.
domoro ningo fengo feng
They are eating, drinking, everything.
salo suwa be
Their prayers, their fasting, everything.
abukatani luala
That does not operate based on the law.
so ngamira jareta puru
Imam, you are mistaken.
imam ifilitale
The laws of the Gambia allow
Gambia la loi lu sonta nyinnale
that for a Muslim,
muslimo
everything that is got to do with marriage, inheritance, you do it according to your religion.
fem ning akata keta leti futu leti anin hadamaya baluwo kunyalu ka beta mandi koila dino ya fo nyame
And that also applies to Christians.
adun cristiano lu fanan la balunya be o nyale
Your personal law would govern those aspects of your
ete
life.
mansa mite mari kumula fansulwa wala kawlu tamandi wonya ete sonta menna
It is the domestic law that has established that.
amunta na banku kan taranya lualu wala yolo londi
So our adherence to Sharia on some aspects of our lives is also based on the domestic law.
amunta na balunya dulu melu fanalu be larin ko sariya ya fo nyame wol fanal munna banko kan taraku taranya balunya lual leti
And that is a very good thing.
ando mu ku kende baleti
But it is only limited to things that surround our existence as individuals, the exercise of certain things, marriage, inheritance, and so forth.
bari wo danta kulleto men ya lon ko be dendin na balunya le bala menu be kon na futuolu futu sitolu anin ku ko tawlu men ya lon kon ke tamandi na dino sonta menula
We cannot extend the Sharia on governance, our system of governance, how government is run.
nte sariyango tano la ka tamandi silolu la men ya lon ko mansa kunda nyanta tamala nyamennu la sariyango nta te tambindi la ka atamandi ni wo silolu la
At least for now.
fo say nyin tembe mfolo
If that changes later, then it changes.
ni wona ta fali nyato ndo sine woto fali musike nsetabo silolu fanana
But as at that time you were a member of the Supreme Islamic Council,
bari wato me yalonko ite mu Supreme Islamic Council kafu dingolete
the laws of the
Gambia banko la lualu
was not based on Sharia.
amantara ko sariyango lemu
You accept?
foy son tawala
it's man-made law
It is man-made law.
So you do not respect it.
woto wala nyinti ko wala na imabunya
no fengo fe ninga manyin ay nyim bunya ngaw bunya la bari fengo fe nyin doya hannim falem mo bunya
Whatever glorifies this book, I will accept it. But whatever belittles it, even if it is my father, I will reject him.
nta si fano janna sansay
I can die here instantly.
nguna fala alay
So what will I say to God?
You would not die now.
ite fala sai
God has not whispered in my ears, but I know you would not.
ko alaman fem fayde bara lon ite fala sai
But what I am trying to tell you is the same thing.
bari in lefta men fole atew ku kilingolom
The general law
munta jama bela o loi
respects that every individual has a religion.
anyim bunya lo
Or may
ne
not
ko
even have a religion.
mo ya fansun dino sotole
And for us Muslims, the general law accepts that there are certain things we do according to Sharia.
adon telu muslimolu ya jama loi e nyina hitande ko ku jama bije sa keno le ko sariyango ya fanyami
But that does not extend to government and administration.
bari wo mantenten ka dunyin kono mansa kunda la do ko lu sambanya ila ko lu kenya mantar larin sariyanka
Do you accept that?
ko akawle nyinin ka foy son tawala
anka wala foye luwa mu luwalet
This is what I am telling you. The law is the law.
ya jele So ate possible nola pour ka foko femo fem bijang ya sotole. Baro mu kulete mi yalon ko maybe ni nga fa ate diale ko sa ala ko afatu'minuna bi ba'd al-kitabi wa takfuruna bi ba'd. Fama jaza'u man yaf'alu dhalika illa khizyun fi ad-dunya. Afo albeson la kitabo karado yemin fo ale son karado yemin fo ale bala wala.
To say that you will accept what the Holy Book says on one area and reject it the other.
Momo yoke yankan katole be dunia jam. Doya lebe, jarabo lebe.
Whoever does that, you will have to suffer from this world,
so
and you will not be empowered by Allah. If we call ourselves Muslims,
nyanta fero kala loi min kan tamandi nga singa jube mi alon ko dina fulolu min bijang Islam Christianity akane doya.
If we are Muslims, we must re-examine our laws and see what they are made of, so that the two major religions here, Islam and Christianity, that such laws do not make them look small. So if I come here and you make me swear by the Holy Quran, and then you tell me that we are going to base everything on the law, the same as a Christian who swears by the Bible, then, like I said, we are speaking two different things.
Imam, you are trying to confuse things. We would not allow to be confused by all these things. The fact of the matter is, you accepted Yahya Jammeh's order without verifying or without caring whether he had the power to give that order. This is what I am trying to drive at, and you have to accept it because that is the truth.
Imam eba katakal ne purukal sondomolu du nyoto jang adu wotake nola. Tronyamu menti jang wala mnyinti ko alisonta Yahya Jammeh la kangole la aliya tamandi. Andunga li majube fang fo nyin banko lualu nin sartol tata nyola le fo imanta nyola. Amunta atelia tela kangole tamandi dro.
Based al Quran la kanga tamandi.
We based it. We based it. We based it. We based it on the. We based it on the Quran, and we executed it based on the Quran.
Thank you very much. And that is quite clear. In your statement, you are talking about the role of the Supreme Islamic Council.
Supreme Islamic Council
And this is what you said in this paragraph. Again, our role in the council is to settle differences between imams and religious scholars in the country. Because we came to know that many were quarreling and insulting one another. And it's the council's responsibility to stop such. That is what you said, correct?
No.
Yes.
And then it went on to say, to bring unity among them in fasting. Idul Fitr and Idul Adha prayer time. Correct?
No.
Yes.
And then you went on to say as follows. To say that former President Yahya Jammeh involve on-council work was not true. Did you tell them that?
No.
Yes.
But obviously that is not correct.
It's correct.
Well, Yahya Jammeh told you to be banning people. He gave you a power which you never had. Was that not Yahya Jammeh involving himself in your work?
This was an answer.
For Yahya Jammeh kantel yamar purunga sunkaro ni Saudi sunyola
Whether
we would come to that.
Yaya Jammeh was the one who used to instruct us.
But what you have here is to say that former President Yaya Jammeh do involve in council work was not true. In fact, the truth is Yaya Jammeh was involving himself in your work.
Tonya momenti Yaya Jammeh aba kadabula le nung alla do koto.
I was not aware of it, except this.
Radio control.
Say that we should control the radios and the television.
Control.
To control the preachers. This is it. And it was said to the hearing of the whole Gambia.
Well, the Supreme Islamic Council, they dealt with the sighting of the moon, correct? And when we should pray.
Supreme Islamic Council ye karo fana nakumo fale kari jubeo anim fana pro nyanta sala nyame salikera nyanta kala lumme.
It also dealt with monitoring who is preaching and licensing of preachers.
Andu ye nyim fana bete lebulu ya jibe jumale be kawando la anin kalaisino di kawandilal.
And to deal with the issue of the differences between the religious scholars and imams.
Anin fatam fanso soto da dawda wala walio dina nyaton kol ning almamulu tema pour kawlu fanalu bonyoto.
And the issue of fundraising for the majlis.
Anin nafulu nyiningo pour majlisolu.
Those were the 4 functions, correct?
Na mera wolle mulodula nano luti memu al menu balibulu.
Na wasikeno do itariye mami mkalamuta.
It could be others are there which I was not aware of. But I was the one who said these ones.
But you would agree that the 2 of those functions were not your traditional functions. It was Yaya Jammeh who gave them to you.
But iba sonna ko kufula bije wulu manke alla ada taran silolti wulu mu kulleti Yaya Jammeh le yodi alla.
And these would be which ones?
Praying on the same time with Mecca?
Pro ni Mecca be salinyola lunkili?
No, nebuka salinyola lunkili.
No, we never prayed with them at the same time.
Yes, that's what I mean.
Are you referring to the Ramadan or the...
That's what I mean.
Tawaski.
Yes, and the second one is monitoring who is preaching what and banning people.
Alum flanja wala nyinti ka lamme jumale be kawandola anin ka wo kawandilalu dolu tong.
So it means 50% of your functions were given to you by Yaya Jammeh.
Amunta woto ne alla lo ta alla tamandi kol mu kemeleti woto tallulo amunta Yaya Jammeh yo dialla.
No.
Well, you had 4 functions.
Amunta de lodula nani kumma balibulu.
At least 2 were given to you by Yaya Jammeh.
Fula bije de wolude Yaya Jammeh yo dialla.
That's 50%.
The praying and the fasting, those were not given to us by Yaya
Imam,
Jammeh.
don't try to confuse the issues. I'm not saying that Yaya Jammeh directed people must pray or people must not pray. That is not the issue. And you know it. What I am driving at is this issue of whether we should pray on the same day with Saudi or not. That is the question. 2 issues were given to you by Yaya Jammeh to deal with.
Yaya Jammeh kufula le dialla. Wolem nyinti ko ning makabe nyanta salla nyola lunkilinne. Kana ko lu nyami jang. Ntebe men nyinin kakan rong wolemu wo kamoti nim makanyanta salla nyola lunkilinne.
No, nyami te bulle barinte ma nyami.
Oh, these things are mixed up with you, but I did not mix them up.
Kasali nimmaka kasun animaka
to pray the same time with Mecca or to fast the same time with Mecca did not come from Yaya Jammeh. This is what I said.
What I am driving at is that agenda of deciding when we fast and when we pray. That agenda was given to the Supreme Islamic Council by Yaya Jammeh. You had accepted that.
Wolem nyinti mbedame mnyori kanda menkan wolem nyinti. Pro sumo la kewo wala salo la kewo anyanta kela nyamin wolodula Yaya Jammeh yo dialla mbe wala foka.
Ay nyinen kan ko hani.
He asked me and I said no.
So you were saying the only one he gave you was the issue of banning people.
Woto mosafo ko ay men dialla wala mpurka molu tong.
wala mu kawando monitor.
That is to monitor the preachers and
television and radio.
The television and radio stations.
So banu kas akalo wala ka man kedron ka sound ka mo ban.
So the bans are based on that. You don't just jump on ban people.
Principle levier.
There are principles.
So ni ko dro ka mo ban ka mo fengete.
I accept that. I accept that the principle is good. There should be quality control. But it has to be based on law. There has to be authority given by law. In your case, the authority was given by man and it was not given by law.
That
is the issue.
It was not an ordinary person.
Yes, to you.
He is the president.
He was the president.
Yes.
But the president must operate under the law.
That question belongs to him.
All right. In your statement, you said that he, referring to Yaya Jammeh, never interfered on our job. We do make suggestion to him, but he never dictated to us something that does not align with Islam. Was he in fact dictating to you?
No,
I'm not aware of that.
Okay, we will come back to that. We would come back to that at some stage. So now, let's move away from the Supreme Islamic Council. Just give me a minute. Now let's go to the issue of the Ahmadis. We have received complaints from the Ahmadi community but perhaps before then I should touch up on an important issue. There was this time when Pope Benedict
Pope Benedict
took over as Pope, and he made a summons in which he said certain things about Islam.
And
the world gathered about 138 Islamic scholars. And they wrote a letter to the Pope. And in their document, they said interesting things. And I want to check with you whether you agree with some of the things those learned Islamic scholars have said. This was an open letter that was addressed to the Pope and a number of the world leaders in the Christian faith. And the document was meant to bridge Islam and Christianity. And this was written by those who are believed to be some of the leading scholars, prominent Muslim scholars.
Many safe ulmu molleti many alon ko moli muta islam o kono dina nyaton ko leti dina lonna balle mu woluti.
And the document was entitled, the letter was entitled, A Common Word Between Us and You.
Andu letro ni to men fala wolem mbela den na kumo membentel ni itetema.
That is between Muslims and Christians.
Wolem muslimol nin christian lutema.
And this was in response to what Pope Benedict said, and the Muslims thought that they should respond to him.
Ñino mo jabiroti men safe Pope Benedict bring adia muta yo kumolu fo so muslimol fanal nata fo to nyanta ajabila nyin kuma kangol lela.
And the letter said a few things, and I would quote them.
Letter ni kuma dantalu fo mbesela wolukan.
It says the future of the world depends on peace between Muslims and Christians.
Ñim foko dunia mu me obela sinin samo wo belarin kairo le kan kairo membe muslimol nin christian ol tema.
This is one fundamental thing that the Islamic scholars said.
Nyimukudo kukuma baleti kukiling me yalonko islam la lonna le afo.
Do you accept that?
Question tawala ba.
Beka kairo le nyini.
All of us seek peace.
Nka kairo le preach.
We also preach peace.
Yes. Thank you very much. In page 29 of the document, the letter also talks about certain fundamental principles. And one of those is as follows: love of the one God and love of the neighbor. As a Muslim cleric, do you accept that?
So there is no problem between us and the Christians.
No problem.
They believe one thing and we also believe another thing. If we are living together, we could marry them and we have no problem. Our belief systems are not the same, but despite all of that, we are still living together.
Good. In fact, it is stated that this historic letter is intended by the 138 signatories as an open invitation to Christians to unite with Muslims over the most essential aspects of their respective faiths, the principles of love of one God and love of the neighbor.
Amunta nyilonna kemelonna tansabanin sayo ila nyin jero munyineti ko nyin kanunte ya anyanta tarlalari nyamen wolem nga ala kilimo kanu nyamen anin nsinyolu fanalu nyanta o kanu kilimo le soto no leye nyanta o kanu kilimo le soto leye wolem sartoti nyin lonalu ya mensa fe ka banke.
So it is also hoped that the recognition of the common ground
goto nyinjiko bala ko mbela korosirobe lori ndamen kolu men ya lonko e mulunta ndamanglu tema
will provide the followers of both faiths
wala be nyin dina fulolu bela molu makoyla ka nyi itandila
with a shared understanding
adu ise fahamuro soto ibebe den na fahamuro menna
that will serve to diffuse tensions around the world.
Me ya lonko wala be kala fitino dubendangoti dunya mu karo bela.
You accept those principles, correct?
So do sartolu isonta wala le
ka wala fo nyimu faithful altimil man kilim bari o kilim baliya o mo problem sintema.
This is what I am telling you. These are two faiths that are not the same.
Special Gambia jam.
But that difference does not do us any harm, especially here in the Gambia.
So family killing kono si faithful atarje very problem tije.
In one family, you could have members of the two faiths there, but yet there is no problem.
Thank you very much, Ya Imam. And in fact, the most fundamental principles in this letter is the issue of one God and love your neighbor.
Amunta between letter of fongo saratolu kono men kumma yata je men mu nyontango tije wolemu ka ala kilimo kanu anin ka isinyo kanu.
You accept that?
All the Christians accept that they will all become Muslims.
So let
us accept that there are differences.
But
that does not cause any problems between us.
You would accept that this démarche by the Islamic world, or this rapprochement, if I would call it like that, to the Pope, was Islam extending peace to people of other faiths?
Amunda mosafako nyi lololu la nyi dadaro ya nyi kaito men dadateng purka ki popie amunda ko memba kono wala nyinti ko ye dale yele puru ka woteria ni wo badi ya julo futandi si mo kotangulu mamen ya lon ko ibe dina dole kan
no problem.
They are in another religion, no problem.
But you cannot do Islam.
But let them not come into Islam until they become Muslims.
What is the difference? Sorry, before I go to that. You know Islam, you have, how many sects do you have?
Ako Islam kono. Sapan jamal le bije yalo ne jelle mu o sapolu jelle be Islam kono.
Islam dina kilinati.
Islam is one religion. The ways of praying to God, how we perform ablution and the manner in which we pray, the scholars took that from the Al-Quran and also through the ways of the Prophet. So sometimes their manifestations differ. For example, Imam Malik,
rahimahullah,
when you perform ablution, you take from the forehead and rub your hands backwards.
Imam Shafi'i,
For Imam Shafi'i, it is enough for you just to strike the top of your head.
Just touch the top of your forehead.
So, Lonalu Siata, Bari Minata Kambeonate, Walaminti Koni, Madhab Nanolu, Imam Abu Hanifa, Rahimahullah, Imam Malik, Rahimahullah, Imam Shafi'i, Rahimahullah, Imam Ahmad bin Hanbali, Rahimahullah, Kavaniko, School of Thought, Nilamu Madhab Nanolti.
There are many schools of thought, but the four main schools of thought are the Hanafi, the Maliki, the Safi, and the Hanbali.
So, Kila Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam,
the Holy Prophet said,
Yahudul Talata Group Tang Warawula Ninkili.
The Jews are divided into 71 groupings.
Nasara Talata Tawarawula Aninfula.
The European race is divided into...
Not European.
Christian, is it?
Nasaran,
is that Christian? Would you say that's Christian?
Just white man.
Yeah.
The white
Talata Tawarawula Ninfula.
The white man is divided into 72 tribes.
Not white man. Arabs are white men. So. So Christian
we can base it on and say that they are Christians. There will be 73 sects in Islam. They will all go to hellfire
for killing.
Just only one. They are asking, who are those? The answer was that the route I am following with my followers, those who follow me are those who are going to survive from getting into the fire.
Is that Al-Quran or is that Hadith?
Hadith.
That is Hadith.
Is it authentic Hadith or questionable Hadith?
According Hadith, no
Hadith
This is a true Hadith, without fault.
Is it strong or weak?
Amunta hadis bambandingolong for hadis lo men sembodo ya.
No, amunta ko ya hadis londo do karane bare hadis bambani.
I know you must have learned a little bit about hadith, but this is a strong hadith.
Falkunda maybe.
A member of the Falkunda.
But I am asking these questions just to show that there are lots of differences in Islam.
Mbenyim benyinin kakan kaitandiko fatam fansi jamal le fanambe Islam okono.
But you have brought out an interesting hadith to show that of the 73 sects of Islam, all 72 believers would go to hell, fire, except one.
Inata ku bondi jamme yalon ko akitanyeng hamendir koti ko wo sapa tawro wala nin sabo mennu be lola tawro wala nin fulo bebi ta jahannaba kilinne be tankala.
How many Islamic sects believe in that hadith?
Saying Islam la sapambu jelle sotonta mennu sonta wo hadisola.
Oh, mo sita jang akadina dole claim ay ni hadiso fo but alabandula mawoto fo.
Someone sat here and quoted this hadith, but in the end...
But can you answer my question instead of answering your own question?
Because
my question is, which Islamic sects believe in that hadith?
Islam la sapa jumanyo le sonta wa hadisola.
Momo kamo muslimot.
Anyone that claims to be a Muslim,
fanama nyi hadisoje.
Except the person does not see this hadith.
Ya Imam, please help us answer that question.
Ya Imam de mayoto jabi.
Which Muslim sects believe in that hadith?
Islam la sapa jumanyo le sonta wa hadisola.
This is what I am telling you.
Because
I would imagine that members of the 72 sects would not believe in that hadith.
Woto ning ayatara sapata wala nin sabo kono tawro wala nin fulo bebi ta jana bakono woto wala nyinti wolu imanso nyin hadisola
ning ayatara ye fambula kono.
If at all they immerse themselves in that,
but hani munafiko likwete lo muslim wondet.
Even hypocrites claim to be Muslims.
So I think you are just trying to muddy the waters. You answering your own questions. Tell us whether those 72 sects, whether they believe in that hadith or not.
Where is Tawrola in Saba? Tawrola in Flo Bebita Jahanaba. For Wulu Fanalu, Tawrola in Flo, Imala in Hadisol Laba.
Your question is shrouded in mystery. And I think I have answered that question earlier on. Anyone that claims to be a Muslim, then that person is a member of that single group that will be saved. That is where the person has put him or herself in. No one has taken him or herself outside.
So in essence, you're telling us that those 72 other sects are just mentioned, but they do not exist because they don't have members.
Amunda woto silang ekanyim sapata wala nim fulo menu foteng menu bita jahannaba afota le dorom bari mantara caring
non dama feta caring de kila ko sallallahu alaihi wasallam be caring na dullata ko be caring.
I did not say they are not existing. The prophet said they are existing, and I do believe that they exist.
So tell us which Islamic sects believe.
Amunda woto sayanga fonye Islam sappa jumanyo le lata
This hadith.
In hadisola.
Itata group to be ni nyininka nyin hadiso ba fole entel bijele.
If you go to any one particular group and ask them, they will tell you that this hadith we are there.
So kafiro dorne ka fa ya dem kafiro le.
So it is only an unbeliever who says of himself that he is an unbeliever. But a Muslim hypocrite never will admit that they are hypocrites or they are Muslim hypocrites.
In essence, you are telling us that there are 73 sects. And all Muslims would be classified within these 73 sects.
Correct?
It's the Muslims who are going to be divided
into 73 sects.
Okay.
You agree?
Ako amunta bolle talala kinyi sapata ngurula ni sabokono. Foi sondale.
Not that way.
Kila ko sallallahu alaihi wasallam.
The Prophet said,
Nyimmanto abe talala talada taworo wala anisaba.
The Prophet said that those behind me will be divided into 73 sects.
Yes, 73
My
sects
will
of Islam.
divide to 73 sects.
Yes, correct. So means the sum total of Muslims, they'll be divided into 73 sects.
Okay.
Wala nyindi ko misilimolu mu mewlu yolle be talan na kakenyi sapata wala ni saboti.
Now,
yes.
The members of all 72 will go to hell.
Menu bebe wo sapata wala ni fulo kono wol bita jahanaba.
That is what the Holy Prophet said.
Only adherents of one sect would go to heaven.
Amunta wo sappa kilimu wolu menu sonta menu be kono wol rona bita arjana.
But all Muslims claim to be in that one sect.
Bari bitu misilimolu menu bebe wo sappa kilimu nyin kono.
They all claim to be in that one
Amunta
sect.
misilimolu be kanyina fokoy be wo sappo le kono.
now,
Yes.
Therefore, it means nobody claims to be part of the 72.
no.
Oto mota je men ka foko atebe wo tawro la nim fula dol le kono.
And our beliefs are all so different.
Adun na lanno lu fatan tawnyale.
So who in those beliefs should definitely be classified in the 72?
Say meni yo lanna façon lu soto jumaño le molti mosa fono men betar law sapata ngoro la nim fulo kono.
Abi hadiso to ko mili be ntabe men kan bi.
It is in the hadith which says that those that are in what I am doing today,
Wala mo alquran ni sunnot.
which is the Al-Quran and the ways of the Prophet,
Ntabe men kan bi anine saibol.
what I am doing today and my followers.
So misilme kafo be ajo kate be wala kam.
So all Muslim sects see themselves to be in that same grouping.
But you have difficulty telling us who is in the 72.
Bari say ñi muy la kole adalti ka fonye jumaño lebe o tawro la nim fulo kono.
It seems to us, therefore, that the 72 has no non-members.
Akatam fele ko to tawro la nim fulo mo tawul kono.
Mol bi jele
There are members.
kila ko sallallahu alaihi wasallam sotolale abe sotolale.
The Prophet said that there will be members and there are members.
Ila fita futala dam nim futata jamba holale.
Where you are driving me to, when we arrive, I shall tell you.
So there would be members and therefore there are members. That's the way you put it.
Oto kafu dingul betar la jele ka foko wolem ñindi ko etelu be ko kafo ñinne kono wolem.
And you know,
Nyadi.
Amunta ibe amunta kole ñindi ko molu be fambula lay wo kafol le kono ko etel be o kafu dingol le kono.
Kafujuma.
Which group?
the 72.
Wolem ñin tawro la nim fuloti.
Atabayla mol bi jele. Mol bi jele.
It will not fail to be. There are people.
But
there are
you
members.
cannot tell us who are there.
Bari ita fono la ñin juma ñolu mo façon juma ñol le biji.
Fonem futata am.
Until we get there.
Let me ask you,
Mbat nga ñininka.
the adherents of the Hanafi,
Wo mumunda Hanafi silo dum menu be silo kan.
Abu Hanifa rahimahullah.
no, answer the question yes or no. We don't want to go into a history of Hanafi when he came into being and his teachings. Answer yes or no. The Hanafis, do they qualify or they do not qualify?
Ako Hanafi olu aka meñininka wolem ibe de wo silatilindi ngol kam fodu mantara silo ñinka lafto don ñininka la bari ni ko be dunna ila tariko ko no janga sikolu men
Man ta don na tare ko kono bara ala fita men nani maybe 1 hour be bandila le. So jinyata pour nga ko senende.
Yes,
I'm not going to the history.
All we want to know
Is,
all we want to know is who is in which box.
lafta mel lon na jumale be kune juma kono.
The Hanafi, are they in the correct box or they are in the 72?
Wo Hanafi olu ibe kune tonya ñinne kono bang folu be tawro la nim fulo le kono.
Ala nga fay nun ko misilmol e mer recognize ñing madahibul kono wala mu hanafiya malikiya shafi'iyya hanbaliya ngamra wo fale.
I told you that amongst the scholars that the Muslims recognized were Hanafi, Maliki, Safi, and Hanbali.
So ñul be mu sunnolete.
So these
all the ways of the Prophet.
prophets, yeah.
Okay, this is also for my own education. You have Hanafi in Iraq, in Syria, in Turkey, and those countries.
Syria, Turkey, and in Bankol.
Is that correct?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yes.
But in Iraq, you have more Shiite than Sunni, isn't it?
Shialu Shiata Iraq, Katambi Sunni wala fonde.
Shial be madhhab jumalaka. Mantar Hanafi, Mantar Maliki, Mantar Shafi'i, Mantar Hanbali.
The Shias are in which sect? They don't belong to the Hanafi. They don't belong to the Safi. They don't belong to the Maliki or the Hanbali.
So tell me if I'm some group.
So they are a separate individual group of their own.
That's why I asked you before. Who are the groups that do not belong? But you had refused to say.
Which is why I told you.
Okay.
So
directly.
You should be approaching things directly.
Okay. So, Shia mu group already.
The Shiites are a group within themselves.
So, but you would accept that in modern Islam, what you have would be mainly Shiite and Sunni as two groups.
Islam kono kafufula lebije Shialu and Sunniolu.
No, na Islamu.
Our Islam,
the
one that was left here by the Holy Prophet, there were no Shias during the time of the Prophet.
Do you accept that there is a Muslim sect called Shiite Muslim?
Akobari foi beson na nyinal ko misil molu kono molu bije men yalon ko e koytelu mu shial leti
iko mu misil molleti shial lemu iko mu misil molleti.
Well, they say that they are Muslims, but they are Shias.
And according to you, the Supreme Islamic Council, they are not Muslims.
Bare atella karola Supreme Islamic Council woto aya aliamutala kolu manke muslimeti.
Which is why I told you that the Shiites are just a group.
Mr. Chair, I think this is a convenient point to stop. Our second break.
Thank you, Council, and thank you, Imam Fati. I think we need a 1-hour lunch break to be free to a certain extent from the Fal-Fati duel on who's going to go to hell. And,
say again, Mr. Chair.
You missed that. I said we are taking a break from the Fal-Fati duel on who is going to go to hell.
But he seems to have the prescription.
That would calm down the lunch would calm down our fears a little bit. So we will take a 1-hour break, come back at 2:30.
Thank you very much.
Meeting is adjourned. Thank you all. Somebody's going to go to hell.
Whoops.